Today we are discussing the scenario-based interview questions for Azure. These are scenario-based complex interview questions for a senior Azure solution architect. You can download the complete list of scenario-based questions from the link provided in the description. Now moving towards the scenario-based interview question. Our scenario is: you are tasked with designing a cloud-based solution for a global telecommunications company that provides communication services to millions of users. The company wants to enhance its infrastructure to handle increased traffic, ensure low latency communication, and improve overall service reliability. Design the cloud architecture with a focus on scalability, real-time communication, security, and cost optimization. Being an Azure solution architect, what solution you will select? Our first solution is Identity and Access Management. Implement Azure Active Directory AAD for centralized identity management. Utilize Azure AD B2B for partner and external collaborator access. Enforce multi-factor authentication MFA for enhanced security. Next solution is real-time communication services. Leverage Azure Communication Services for real-time communication capabilities such as voice, video, and chat. Utilize Azure Signal R service for real-time wave communication and updates. Our next solution is scalable infrastructure. Implement Azure Kubernetes Service AKS for containerized microservices handling various communication services. Utilize Azure Service Bus for reliable and asynchronous communication between microservices. Our fourth solution is global load balancing. Implement Azure Front Door for global load balancing, ensuring low latency access to communication services. Utilize Azure Traffic Manager for DNS-based global traffic routing. Next solution is data storage and analytics. Leverage Azure Cosmos DB for globally distributed multi-model storage of user profiles, communication history, and analytics data. Utilize Azure Synapse Analytics for large-scale analytics on communication patterns. Our sixth solution is security and compliance. Employ Azure Security Center for continuous security monitoring. Utilize Azure Key Vault for secure storage of encryption keys and sensitive information. Implement Azure Policy to enforce compliance with industry regulations. Our seventh solution is monitoring and logging. Utilize Azure Monitor and Azure Application Insights for monitoring, logging, and diagnostics. Implement log streaming to Azure Log Analytics for real-time analysis. Our next solution is authentication and authorization. Implement OAuth 2.0 for authentication and authorization of users and services. Utilize Azure AD for secure access management and token-based authentication. Next solution is high availability architecture. Design a high availability architecture with redundant components, failover mechanisms, and automated scaling to ensure continuous service availability. Our last and tenth solution is cost optimization. Utilize Azure Cost Management and Billing to monitor, analyze, and optimize costs. Consider reserved capacity for predictable pricing and explore serverless options for specific workloads. Now moving towards the reasoning section. Our first reasoning is identity and access management. Azure AD and AAD B2B ensure secure and centralized identity management. Next reasoning is real-time communication services. Azure Communication Services and Signal R provide real-time communication capabilities. Next reasoning is scalable infrastructure. AKS and Service Bus enable scalable and containerized microservices for communication services. Our next reasoning is global load balancing. Front door and traffic manager ensure low latency access and global load balancing. Our next reasoning is data storage and analytics. Cosmos DB and Synapse Analytics offer scalable and multi-model storage for communication data and large-scale analytics. Next reasoning is security and compliance. Security Center, Key Vault, and Azure Policy enforce security measures and compliance. Our next reasoning is monitoring and logging. Azure Monitor, application insights, and log analytics provide comprehensive monitoring and logging. Next reasoning is authentication and authorization. OAuth 2.0 and Azure AD ensure secure authentication and authorization. Next reasoning is high availability architecture. Designed for high availability with redundant components and automated scaling. Our last reasoning is cost optimization. Azure Cost Management, reserved capacity, and serverless options contribute to cost-effective solutions. This cloud architecture addresses the specific requirements of a global telecommunications company, focusing on scalability, real-time communication, security, and cost optimization across different layers. If you are preparing for any Azure-based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description. You can also download the complete list of scenario-based questions from the link provided in the description. For more videos, stay tuned with us.